Charles and Every here from Drake Wing Gaming. And so you may on Twitter, the Gaming Dragon. Today I'm coming back at you another Let's Play episode of Remember the Flowers. So y'all, before we jump into it, just wanted to let y'all know that our Patreon is now out for as little as $5. Y'all can help support the channel, get some awesome rewards like permanent access to our community Discord server and full access to upcoming not safe for work videos. Anyway, y'all, alarm chain, you are up, and let's go. Alright. Oh, my name's Patsy. Nice to meet you. He extends a paw out for me, but I don't shake it. You're gonna get yourself killed out here, you know. Wouldn't be surprised. This place is really into... Oh, there they are. He excitedly waves to a couple people walking towards us. One is a fairly unassuming dragon, but I'm so distracted I don't even pay him a second glance. There's a giant rhinoceros walking with him. He might even be taller than Aaron. Oh, wow, yeah. Holy shit. That dude definitely looks like a fucking cyberpunk character. Oi, Patsy, where the hell did you wander off to? He yells at the gray wolf, who waves some more. I got lost again. Obviously. The dragon next to him scoffs. The wolf rubs the back of his head bashfully. I decide to hide my knife back in my axiom for the time being. That rhino could rip me in half if he wanted to. I told you not to wander off on your own, and look what happened. The rhino seems exasperated, but not surprised. Sorry, King. I kinda got excited. At least be excited where I can see you. I'm responsible for you, after all. The rhino places his big hand on the dog's head before gently shaking him back and forth, scolding him. Yes, sir. I think he's getting dizzy, but he's not fighting it. So, who's your friend? I didn't notice the dragon inspecting me until he got too close for comfort. He's right up to me now. Oh, he was helping me look for you two. Not really. Well, thank you for looking after my boneheaded subordinate. Oh, come on, don't be mean to Saber like that. The dragon groans. It wasn't talking about me, you idiot. Now, don't fight. Not in front of Sorry, what was your name? The rhino flashes me a friendly smile. Friendly is the last thing I'd expect from him based on his appearance. Ghost. Ghost, huh? That's fitting, with your pure white hair. Right? It immediately drew me to him. It is rather astonishing. I didn't know human hair could get like that. It happens more often than you'd think, though still uncommon. Usually has to do with trauma. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. It's a necessary sacrifice, Patsy. You know that. I know. Hey, can I touch your hair? Without having the chance to answer, the wolf takes my ponytail into his paws, slightly stroking it. Wow, soft! This is definitely his natural hair color. At least it is now. Nah, you're getting a little too close for my liking. Feeling any reaction to pain, too. Pain? Oh, shit. The dragon holds up his now bloodied claw to show the wolf. I freeze as I look down. My forearm has 3 clean slash marks, each dripping blood. The wolf happily sniffs his companion's claw. Oh, Jesus. No doubt about it, he's a carrier, he happily exclaims. King chuckles as he picks up on my tension. Wasn't expecting that. Uh-oh. At the drop of a hat, all 3 of their expressions turn sinister. Well, boys, looks like we found ourselves a runaway. The old man back at Resoom is gonna love this. My eyes widen as I realize just how surrounded I am. Now, don't try anything funny there, Cyrus. Holy shit, this is bad. Instinctively, I start to slow down my perception of time. They're gonna try and capture me. I need to get out of here. I materialize a smoke bomb into my right hand and chuck it to the ground as fast as I can. Purple haze fills the immediate area. I narrowly avoid being grabbed by the wolf as I start sprinting down the street where Aaron went. Where the fuck did Aaron go? Kai, send a message to... Unable to process order. Mental link is unstable. Please lower your heart rate. Are you kidding me? Useless piece of... They're right, though. I need to calm down. Think rationally. What would Silver do in this situation? I look behind me while running. The street is filled with smoke, and I don't see any signs of King and his goons. Most of the vendors and customers barely paid any mind, including my running frantically. Eventually, I decide on an alley to run down and hide in. The thought of hiding crosses my mind. With my bleeding arm, it's only a matter of time until Patsy finds me. What if there are other agents here looking for me, damn it? I bring myself back to the present and try to calm myself down. My exasperated breath echoes in the alley. I grab another medicine ball, taking more than the recommended dose. Sorry, Vita. Hope you don't mind that I take more than I'm supposed to. I chew it quickly before gulping it down. After just a minute, I start to feel wired and attentive. I'm borderline overstimulated. If this is what I have to do to survive, then so be it. Not even bothering with the mental link, I text Aaron an SOS. I need you now! Aaron doesn't reply right away. I'm so on edge that every sound I hear makes me consider slowing down time. I can't waste it, though. I need to wait for an actual threat. Aaron replies soon after, giving me a rough location of where he should be. Boss! He's down here! I can smell him! Kai, pinpoint Aaron, now! I don't even know if that's something they can do. Aaron Cosmos is 100 meters to your right. Turn right in the corner, and before they finish, I slide the screen off and make a break for it. Sure enough, I see Aaron running in the distance. A wave of relief washes over me. Don't lower your guard! We meet up in the middle of a big intersection connecting 4 alleyways. After we catch up to each other, I can't even speak. I'm too busy catching my breath. I'm practically hunched over. Cyrus, what happened? Are you hurt? Oh shit, what happened to your arm? There's... Fucking calm down already. Resume! They're here! Aaron stops paying attention to me. He looks down the alley behind me. He promptly steps around me, using his body as a shield. I can hear him growl. Biting my lip, I stand up and compose myself the best I can. Now, why'd you have to do all that, Cyrus? King, Patsy, and Saber block the alleyway. You really had to drag other people into your problems. That's not very manly of you, I have to say. I promise, we weren't going to hurt you. Mainly because that's impossible, right? My mind is telling me to run, to get as far away from here as I can. Aaron is defending me. He's giving me a chance to, isn't he? That's exactly why I can't leave. I move forward and stand next to Aaron. I lower myself into a defensive position. Cyrus, don't! I'm not going to leave you behind. I'm not leaving anyone behind, ever again. Look at that. Maybe I do have some fire in me. Diana would be proud. King cracks his knuckles and then his neck. Well, that's what I'm talking about. Just so you know, we have orders to bring you back alive. Darius has so much he wants to talk to you about. Like I'd give him the time of day, but you know what? I'm not surprised. He's a fool if he thinks I'd exchange anything but bullets with him. Feisty, oh so feisty. As much as I'd love to tango with you. Aaron interrupts him by bringing a metal bat out of his axiom. It has more than a few dents in it. That say pretty kitty over there is more my weight class. Boys, you can deal with the runaway. Don't know members of the Fracture were so cowardly. You don't know the half of it. Wanna know how long it's been since I was able to go wild? Way too long. King takes out a pair of brass knuckles from his axiom. Pencil pushing, reports, recruitment. None of that shit matters to me. The only thing that gets my blood pumping is smearing someone else's blood across the wall. Especially a broke from that 2-bit resistance you think will mean a damn. Oh, it gets me going. Cyrus, seriously, don't hesitate to run. I can handle this on my own. I'm not going to repeat myself. I'm more than ready for this. I materialize a knife into my hand for good measure. Alright. King cackles. Fuck! Let's hurry this up, yeah? King points at Aaron. Let's leave the runts to scuffle. Just you and me. Got it? Whatever you say. Aaron looks at me one more time. I nod for him to go. Aaron takes a deep breath before readying the bat in his hand. That leaves the wolf and dragon to me. They're nothing compared to King, but even so, 2 versus 1 is not ideal. Saber? Patsy? They give each other a nod before splitting off from King. At first they're just walking, then they run. They're running in circles around me in opposite directions. I think they're trying to confuse me. The full force of that medicine is starting to kick in. I'm able to instantly lower my heart rate to prepare a counterattack. It's tough, but I do my best to track their movements. For slowed time standards, they're kind of fast. I need to compensate for that. I hear something muffled from behind. I turn around to see they're starting their assault. I quickly get into a defensive position. I narrow my eyes and hold my knife like Silver taught me. They're trying to attack me on both of my sides with their claws. My one knife isn't going to cut it. I see several areas where I could stab the dragon. His neck is completely exposed, barring that collar. I'm still not sure if I have what it takes to strike something vital. At this point, that might be all I can do. Not to mention he probably has a lot of scales as a dragon. I have to go for something fleshier. The dragon advances first, so I pivot myself backwards to try to avoid him. When I do, the wolf is able to grab my left arm. His claws dig into my skin. That's fine. Do all you want to me. The saber's forward momentum, I gently thrust my knife into his neck. I let him do most of the work. It's tough to avoid the collar, but I was able to leave a deep enough gash above it, which causes him to lose his balance. Patsy lets go of my arm. I can hear him slowly calling out to Saber as he rushes over to his comrade. I use this opportunity and one last bit of energy to force myself forward. You want to catch up to him? Fine. I drop my knife to grab both their heads, one in either hand before slamming them into each other. Damn, Cyrus. Once I confirmed they were solid hits, I let go and make sure they fall to the ground while on my slowed time. Seconds go by. I can see them slowly twitching. Saber's neck is still bleeding everywhere. I think I see one of Patsy's fangs on the ground, too. I wait another minute just to confirm they're out cold. My heart starts to really heat up. I can't keep this up much longer. I bring myself back to the present to compose myself. I clutch my heart with one hand while looking at the one Patsy got a hold of. I'm bleeding, but it's nothing some bandages won't fix. It wasn't a clean victory, but it was a victory nonetheless. I'm so happy I nearly forgot about the other altercation. I wonder how Aaron is doing. I hear metallic clang from behind me, instantly turning my head. Damn! Yeah, it's about what I expected. I can't believe it. That rhino is lifting Aaron high off the ground with one hand. King's face is covered in blood, and I don't know whose. With Aaron's throat still gripped in his hand, he kneels to pick up the bat. He raises it high and is ready to swing. Aaron's face is a mixture of fear and desperation. He tries to claw into the rhino's arm. He breaks off more than a couple claws while doing so. I don't care what condition my heart is in right now. I have to save him. I slow down time for the third time, the most I've ever done. Second now. My heart feels like it's on fire, but I don't care. I need Aaron. I can't let him die. I focus on the rhino's bulky neck. My biggest target yet. Kai, knife, now. Yes, operator. Once it's done materializing, I sprint forward, intent on killing to protect someone I love. Despite my attempt to minimize noise, I catch King's attention. He slowly starts to look at me, grinning wildly as he raises the bat higher. His tilted head gives me an even bigger target. My anticipation is overwhelming. My insides are burning. I have one chance. I jump as high as I can, knife in hand. I think back to something Silver taught me. Don't slash with a knife. You pierce. I thrust the blade as hard as I can right into the bastard's neck. One thing I didn't take into account about slowed time was how long I have to experience failure. My knife snapped cleanly in half. It doesn't even scratch the rhino's hide. He cackles, all the more grating in this mental state. I look at Aaron. He looks at me. I'm so sorry. I failed. As dejection sets in, I feel more numb than when I was a lab rat. Good thing, too, King is about to retaliate. He slams Aaron against the wall, leaving him stunned. With his right hand now free, King swings his fist towards me. My vision blurs at the edges. The most I can do is raise my arms and most measly attempt to defend my head. King knocks me out of slowed time, and I fly across the alley, meeting the opposite wall with a resounding thud. I'm so rattled I don't have time to assess the damage I've taken. All I know is that I can barely breathe. Did he hit me so hard that he forced my own forearms against my neck while I was trying to defend myself? Fuck, I can't concentrate. Alright, y'all, we have a little break right there. I'm going to pause it right there. Oh boy, we're going to pick this up in the next video. What do y'all think is going to happen? Because it is not looking good for these two. Yeah. King is in a class all his own. He's basically Atom Smasher from what I am seeing. So, yeah, anyway, thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring that notification bell, and check out our Patreon if you can. It always helps. I love you all, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye-bye!